You'll regret wasting money on that dream wedding. Here's why. No one wants to hear this when they're planning one. But once it's over, most people feel the same thing. Was it really worth it? The average UK wedding now costs over £20,000. In the US, it's more like $30,000 to $40,000. And for what? A single day, a photo shoot, and some memories. And a mountain of receipts. Most people don't talk about the financial hangover, the savings they burned through, the debt they took on, the other things they gave up, all for one moment that was supposed to change everything, but didn't. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The dream wedding is a product, a marketed fantasy, sold by Venuses, vendors, influencers, and an entire industry built to make you feel like your love needs a price tag. They don't care about your future, they care about your budget. And if you don't think clearly, they'll convince you to spend a down payment on a party, to impress people you barely speak to prove something that shouldn't need proving. Weddings used to be community events, now they're performance art. And the more pressure there is to make it perfect, the more money people throw at it. But perfect doesn't exist, not in weddings, not in marriage, and not in life. What you're really doing is trading long-term security for a short-term high. It's money that could have gone towards freedom, towards time, towards investments, towards a home that isn't rented, towards a trip you take every year, not just once. And that's the thing most couples don't realize until it's too late. That simple, meaningful, beautiful day with no stress, no excess, no show would have meant more than the circus they got talked into. Because no one remembers the table settings. No one cares about embossed invites. No one remembers the exact brand of champagne. They remember how you treated them, how you looked at each other, how present you were. And that's what gets lost when the budget takes over. You're not celebrating love, you're managing an event. You're arguing over floral colors. You're picking seating charts. You're negotiating with suppliers and paying fees that make no sense. By the time the day arrives, most people are too stressed to enjoy it. And when it's over, the venue doesn't call you. The photographer doesn't check in. The bank doesn't care that you were in love. They just want the payment. Meanwhile, your life begins with financial pressure, with the weight of expectations, with the tension that comes from realizing you could have done it differently. None of this is anti-marriage. It's just pro-intention. You can still get married, and you can still celebrate. You can still make it beautiful, but make it yours. Make it honest. Make it cost what it should cost, not what Instagram says it should cost. You don't need to prove your love with matching napkins and drone footage. You need to build a life together that isn't starting from financial strain. The best weddings I've ever seen don't cost much. They were small, grounded, free of pressure. They were about the people, not the production. And the best marriage I've seen didn't start with a photo shoot. They started with clear values, with shared goals, with the decision to put long-term peace over short-term noise. So before you commit to spending 5 figures on a party that is over in 8 hours, ask yourself this: would you rather have a single day of beauty or a decade of financial breathing room? Would you rather buy a show or build a life? There's no right answer, but there is a smart one.